Jesus once told a parable to teach about forgiveness and God's love. There was a man who had 2 sons. The younger son, restless and impatient, said to his father, "Father, give me my share of the inheritance now." Though it was unusual, the father agreed and divided his property. The younger son took his money and left home. He traveled to a distant country and squandered everything on wild and reckless living. Soon, his fortune was gone, and a severe famine struck the land. He found himself broke, hungry, and alone. Desperate, he took a job feeding pigs, an unthinkable task for a Jewish man. He was so hungry that even the pig food looked appealing to him. At his lowest point, he thought to himself, "My father's servants have more than enough food, and here I am starving. I'll go back to my father, admit my mistakes, and ask to work as one of his servants." So, he got up and began the journey home. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and kissed him. The son began to say, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and you. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son." But the father interrupted, calling his servants, "Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Prepare a feast, for my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." As they celebrated, the older son returned from the fields. Hearing the music, he asked what was happening. When he learned that his brother had returned and was being celebrated, he became angry and refused to join the feast. The father went out to him and said, "My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate, because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." Through this parable, Jesus showed that God's love is unconditional. No matter how far we stray, He is always ready to welcome us back with open arms. It's a story of grace, forgiveness, and the joy of being reunited with our Heavenly Father.